What's good, Authentic fam? It's your boy Ayindei coming to you from Authentic Alphas. So real quick, guys, I am trying to knock out another video request that I got. So it turns out one of the subscribers is a big fan of your boy Austin Dunham, and I like Austin. I think he's a pretty cool kid. Been watching him for a little minute, so he has some pretty good content for his age demographic, I would say. So I was asked to watch and review a recent video that he dropped. I guess it's his 4 things you never tell a woman, or you never tell a woman these 4 things. So why not? So just a little spoiler alert, I'm gonna try really hard to disagree with him. So let's see what these 4 things are and how much I am aligned with Austin's opinion on these things, all right? So this is gonna be a quick one, guys. Let's start from the top. Well, first, let me go ahead and shout out Edwin. So Edwin is the dude that went ahead and donated and requested this review. So appreciate you, Ed. All right, so the first thing.
Point number 1, guys, money. Never tell a woman how much money you make. Never even speak about numbers at all, especially if you're making serious money. So I'll give an example of myself. I never tell girls how much I make. They have no idea. Even long-term type of situations, they can assume or like have an idea based on my lifestyle, what I do, me traveling and things like that. They have like an idea, but they never know how much exactly. And this is something that not even with women you should keep private, but overall in your life. Never reveal your finances, just focus on your grind, and that would be the best thing you could ever do. There's a lot of reasons why you need to do this too. One, because it will actually come back to bite you in the ass if for whatever reason she finds out how much you actually make, and then expectations will come alongside with that. So I don't like girls having expectations of me. I just like keeping that thing private, and so should you. So keep your money private.
According to Austin Dunham, that you never tell a woman is how much money you make, your finances. And damn, man, I gotta say, first one, not only do I agree, I mean, I relate, because I've never disclosed that information with a woman ever. There are women that have asked. Honestly speaking, I've never had a girl that I was like in a relationship that asked, but I've had girls ask that I just like was casually messing with or whatever. Especially when I was dancing. When I was dancing, a lot of girls used to ask that. A lot of women used to ask. But I don't really think that was so much about trying to like count my pockets or put their hand in my pockets. I think they just pretty much were just curious, like, damn, how much does a male stripper make? Because in that line of work, I damn sure ain't spending no money. That was 10 years of my life where I legit did not spend any money on any women whatsoever, not at all, not even close. Yeah, man, that was like so against the rules. That was super taboo. So yeah, those are only women that actually like asked me how much money I made or tried to get on like the topic, get on the conversation. But let me tell you something. Because I know Austin he's never been married before, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't live with a woman currently. So I've been married before. I've been engaged twice, married once, and I live with my woman now. And all 3 of those times, those are obviously serious relationships. None of those women ever knew how much I made, not even close. My wife didn't even know where my safe was. In fact, my safe wasn't even in the house. My safe was in my grandfather's house. So my wife had no idea how much money I had in the bank. She had no idea how much money I had in the safe. She had no idea. Well, that's a lie. She did know how much money I was generating, because that we disclosed, like, every day or every night or whatever. I wasn't hiding how much money I was making, but she had no idea how much money I had. So, you know what I mean? That's, but then again, me and my wife were like minimalist. That's one thing that's one thing I did like about my ex-wife, is that she was extremely frugal when it came to money. Like, she didn't buy expensive stuff. She just bought stuff that looked nice. Like, she bought quality things that looked nice, but she didn't care about name brands. She didn't care about how expensive shoes or clothes were. Not at all. All right. So I definitely agree with him. You do not absolutely, under any circumstances, let a woman know how much money that you have or make. Although I will say you can let a woman think that you make a certain amount of money. You can let a woman believe that you have a certain amount of money as long as it's less than what you actually have. So if you're gonna lie about your finances, scale down, not up, all right? And a good way to test a chick's loyalty is tell her you have far less money than you have. You could even test her at some point in time and tell her that you lost your job or that you're in debt or whatever like that, and just see how she responds. All right, moving on to the next
Number 2, your body count. Surprised about that one, aren't you? But guys, if you're with the chick for any sort of period of time, eventually she's going to be curious about your body count. And you never want to reveal the exact number. One, because she is doing the same exact thing to you when you ask her, so you might as well lie back. You know, it is what it is. We're both gonna lie to each other about our body count, right? And guys, definitely never allude to a woman that you are sexually inexperienced. So let's say she's only like the second, third, fourth girl you ever been with, right? But she's been with 15, 20 guys.
I'm the Greek freak, the semen demon, the throat goat.
But you have no idea. Never say, oh yeah, I've only had 4 bodies, whatever the case may be, because it just makes you look like an amateur, very sexually inexperienced, and that gives her more motivation to lie about her own body count.
So the next one he has here is body count, and it is extremely important that you try your best to figure out what is the body count on a female if you're considering being in a relationship with them long-term, investing in them, having children with them, living with them, marrying them, anything like that. You gotta try to get an understanding. Try to get as close to it as you can. And there are some sneaky ways to try to find that out. Maybe I'll do a video about some of those ideas another time. But they are extremely dishonest and deceptive, and you're gonna have to like legit pretend to be someone else. You might have to well, we'll talk about it later. All right, we don't want to get off topic. So as far as telling a female your body count, I don't really agree with him as to like this being a never. So yeah, I don't really see the significance of like never telling her that. I mean, I think that depends on the guy, to be honest with you. Like if you've been with very few women, you might not want to tell her that. But if you've been with a lot of women, I don't know, man. That one I really think depends on the individuals involved. It depends on both the guy and the girl, you know, the situation, you know. I don't really, that one's tough. I wouldn't use the word never, all right? We'll put it like that. It depends on the person, all right? Depends on the guy, and also depends on the girl. Definitely does. Me personally, I couldn't even answer that question. I lost count a long time ago, and I was never interested in keeping count. Like that's one thing I never really bothered to do, was try to keep count. When I was much, much younger, I was keeping count, and after 100, I stopped keeping count because I think it was just maybe subconsciously that was the number that I thought was unrealistic. So once I crossed that threshold, it was like, what's the point of counting at this point? Man. Yeah, so I'm not going to disclose with you guys either what my estimate is if I had to estimate it, boy. But whew, let's just say I'm a hell of a lot closer to Fresh Prince CEO than he claims. Like I'm a hell of a lot closer to the number that he gave y'all than his lying ass is. All right, so that one, I don't even know how to answer that. I'm not saying yes or no with that one. I don't really see how that's something you never tell a female. It's depending on who you are in your situation. Right?
Number 3, never tell a woman that you want a relationship first. I've mentioned this in past videos, but when you come to a woman asking for a relationship first, it kind of shows the dynamic of the relationship and how things are going on. A woman should always come to you and ask you, what are we? Where's this going? Can we date now? Do you want a relationship? And that shows that she wants you. So if she has never brought up any relationship talk to you and you come to her asking like, hey, what's your thoughts on a relationship? It just really lowers your value because it shows that 1, you don't have options, and 2, you're not abundant, and that goes into other pre-selection and other things that turn women off that they don't even know that turns them off. So be that guy that just casually dates them. And if they want a relationship, trust me, they will let you know.
So the third one that he dropped was never ask a female for a relationship. And not only do I agree, but I've said this many, many times in the past. I think most guys pretty much know and understand this, especially in the red pill community. I think in the manosphere, I don't think there's not one dating coach or one guy that talks about these topics that would, you know, agree with asking a female for a relationship first, or at all for that matter, because that's not the man's place. So to make it real simple for you guys, because it is very simple, Women are the gatekeepers to sex, and men are the gatekeepers to relationships. Now, they can, and may be some exceptions to the rule, but 99.9% of the time, you are not that dude that's gonna be the gatekeeper to sex, and she's not that chick that's gonna be the gatekeeper to a relationship. So, for 99.9% of y'all, no, you do not bring up relationships with a female at all. First, second, last, whatever. You don't bring it up. If you want a relationship with a female, just keep on showing those type of qualities and those attributes, and let her get on the subject. Let her get on that topic, and then you take it from there. All right, guys?
Number 4 thing you shouldn't tell a woman is your problems. No venting, no therapy type of sessions with your chick regarding any financial situation. Regards to the first point, definitely no financials. And 2, any emotional stress or something that you're going through. Do not go to her for direction and or help, because that is subconsciously a turnoff to a lot of women.
So on the last one now that he has here is never tell a woman about your problems. And this one is kind of like, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a much older perspective on this one, and I'm also gonna give you some pimp-ish, because I'm the type of dude that I don't deal with females unless they're bringing some type of value to my life. Like, that's not anything recent to me. I've known that for like legit 20-something years, 25 years. I'm lying. 35 years. like pretty much my whole life. If you guys want to know when was the moment that I realized that women need to contribute to me, or females need to contribute to me, go check a video that I have way down on my catalog, one of my much earlier videos, and it's called Chocolate Milk Game. All right, so type that into the search engine, because I'm not sophisticated enough yet to put the link in the actual video on the screen and all that, but I got a guy that's gonna be doing that kind of stuff for me in the future, but you're gonna have to look for it manually. Chocolate Milk Game, and it's back all the way down on my videos, right? And in that video, I talk about the moment that I started learning how to kick that "what you gonna do for me" game to girls. And I was extremely young. I was like in middle school. All right, so that's how long I've known that women need to contribute to me. So with that being said, I don't tell women my problems in the way that he's saying it. Like, I don't cry about it, I don't complain about it or whine about it, or I'm not hopeless or anything like that. But what I do is instruct women to do things that I need them to do that's gonna help me to solve my problems, if that makes sense. I delegate tasks, give direction, and basically let them know how they can be of service to me. So I'm not sure where the never comes in that, because sometimes you have to explain the problem so that they understand what it is that they need to do for you to help you solve the problem. All right, so those are his 4 things. So I agreed with the first one, absolutely, which was never disclose how much money you make or have. Or owe, for that matter. Don't even talk about your debt or anything like that. So you don't talk about money in, you don't talk about money out, and you don't talk about money saved. You don't have to tell women that you have investments. You don't have to tell women that you own property. You don't have to tell them anything like that, bro. You shouldn't be needing to talk about these type of things with women, to be honest with you. You really shouldn't. If you're maintaining the type of aura that you need to, she's either gonna trust that you got your shit together or she isn't. She's not gonna need like receipts. If a woman needs receipts to take you seriously, or to know that you're a man of value, or you have value, or you have assets, or whatever the case may be, you effing up somewhere in your frame, all right? Or you're just dealing with a chick that's using you, neither of which is a good look. So the body count thing, I'm on the fence with that. It depends on who you are in the situation. Never ask women for a relationship. I agree with that. So 2 out of 4, I absolutely agree with. The other 2 is situational. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an extra one, because I don't like 4. I think 5 would have been a better number. So the 5th one, and I would love to hear back from Austin to see if he agrees with this one, but the 5th one is never give, disclose, or share secrets with a woman. All right? If it's something that's private, keep it to yourself, keep it to your most trusted homeboys, maybe your most trusted family members, but you do not tell a woman your secrets. And if I'm gonna, you know what? Because I'm feeling generous, I'm gonna give you guys another one. So instead of 5, we're gonna make it 6. I'm gonna give you another one. So 5 is never tell a woman your secrets, okay? And number 6 is never let a woman know what your weaknesses are. Now, again, this one is gonna be similar to the money one. You can allow her to think that she knows what your weaknesses are, but don't let her accurately know what your secrets are. Because women sometimes will keep on digging and digging until they've found what they think they were digging for. So sometimes you gotta send them on a wild goose chase, you know what I mean? Let them think they know something, you know, let them think they have, you know, they got something on you, but it's really nothing. All right, guys, so that's about it, man. I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. I want you guys to like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, share, and then share again, and then share it some more, and then like share it some more, and then share it some more. Share it with strangers, share it with family, share my content with your friends, share my fucking content, all right? I'm trying to keep it to 1 F-bomb per video. And also, if you guys want to request some videos, some topics, you got something you need answered or whatever, my information is in the description. Holla at me. I'm going to be doing that for a little bit. So my guy told me to do that to kind of not only raise funds for equipment for the channel, but also to kind of get an understanding of what you guys really, really, really need help with, or what you really, really, really want answered, which I think is definitely useful, because I really don't necessarily know what guys want to know the most, because obviously I don't have those problems, and I don't have those questions, and I don't have those, you know, concerns or curiosities or whatever, because I already figured most of those things out for myself. All right, so would love to help you guys out. And the cold approach stuff is coming soon, but like I said, you know, we're waiting on certain equipment, because I kind of want to, you know, have a certain type of production quality with cold approach, and I want to make it as cinematic as and interesting and crisp and clear as possible, as it will be teachable moments that I'm going to be dissecting on my live streams. So probably shouldn't let that idea out the bag, because YouTube is full of people stealing ideas and stuff, but I'm going to be showing you guys cold approach, you know, stuff that's pre-recorded, and you know, edited it up real nice, real interesting, and you know, pleasurable to watch. But then more importantly, the teachable moments are going to come on the live streams, where I dissect it, break it down, show you what worked, why it worked, show you what didn't work and why it didn't work. And it's going to be really fun and really interesting. I'm probably also going to be taking some of these girls on actual dates, so that you guys can really get some you know, some information and some understanding about how it goes down. We just got to figure out the legal logistics of that, because I guess you can't just be recording people without their permission. But if the girls knew they were being recorded, then it wouldn't be the same. So I'm going to figure all that stuff out. And there's also the blurring the face thing that was suggested by Alex from Playing with Fire. So shout out to Alex. I know he's doing it big on the Super Bowl tonight. What else was I going to say to you guys? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man, and don't tell my girl that I'm going to be taking girls out on dates just for your educational satisfaction, guys. All right, so I'm willing to do that for you guys. So you guys can, so I can show rather than tell, because that's the biggest gripe that I have with a lot of these channels, is that these guys just talk, and they don't show you guys anything, and they're full of shit, and they're just using you guys for super chat money and whatever else, selling you bullshit courses that they themselves can't even get good results with. It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. So, you know, everything about me and this channel is authentic. I dare somebody to challenge that. You know what I mean? Any given day, you know, I can perform. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that to you guys, because I'm yet to see any of these guys cold approaching. I'm yet to see them picking up girls. I'm yet, like, nothing. You see nothing. It's just them talking in front of the camera and convincing you guys that they like get girls or something, or have experience with women. Yeah, right. You got certain guys recycling the same female guest over and over again, and the best looking ones are girls that I brought them. Like, I thought you guys got girls, but you're too cheap to pay for them. At least pay for them so that your subscribers can get some new faces. You know what I mean? I was bringing you guys new faces every night for free. But anyway, what was I gonna say else to you guys? That's pretty much it, man. So hit me up with the special request videos and all that stuff. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I'm out of here. Keep it authentic.